like we've got no power in my entire country and no cell service. I was in the middle of an online class and I had to cook lunch. I cannot cook, I cannot go to class. I guess while I'm trying to not panic, I will just keep reading. Yeah, this is a bit surreal, but okay. Hi, so it's been a few days since I finished She's Always Hungry, and I have many things to say about it. First of all, the general consensus is that I loved it. I loved it really. The writing was so special, and there were so many genres because this is, I think it's 11 short stories. Let me check.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh.
Maybe there are only 10. Well, anyways, but we have science fiction, we have horror, we have contemporary fiction, we have a lot of things. And I really enjoyed some of the stories more than the others, but all of them were very interesting. And my only problem is that some of them they were just too short, and I needed to, I don't know, I wanted a full novel of them. So yeah, and I wrote some things about each short story because I needed to sort my thoughts out. But like there will probably be some kind of spoilers about them because I really don't know how to talk about them without telling you what happens in them. I can try, but if you are too worried about it, I'm sorry. I will try not to give away everything or too much, but okay, so the first one is Build a Body Like Mine, and it deals with losing weight and body image. And I just want to say about this one, it was very short, but the writing was so powerful that I dreamt about tapeworms like the very same day that I finished the story. I dreamt I was having tapeworms, and I woke up super anxious, like I need to go to the hospital right now. Obviously I didn't have it, it was just a dream, but Eliza Clark's writing was so powerful that I dreamed about. It was so realistic. I oh my god, it was terrible. I woke up so, oh my god, but the story, yeah, it's good. Also, the next story is Problem Solver. The only thing I have to say about this story, at least that's what I got out of it, is that why do men always think they're like the only ones that can solve everybody's problems? Like, I get it why this man thought he was doing a good thing, but in my opinion, things escalated and were made worse for the woman who had the problem. But yeah, anyways, next story was The Shadow of a... She's Always Hungry. This was kind of, what can I tell you? It was a matriarchal village, and there were some fantasy elements to it. Basically, there was like a creature, like a mermaid, but like the ancient Greek ones, like the bad ones, the one that eat humans. But yeah, it was interesting to see like how the society worked in everything. And the next one is The Shadow Over Little Italy. This is a story written basically following food reviews of a restaurant, and I absolutely loved it. I need a full book of that. It was so cool, like really. It was basically about how it is a dodgy place and nobody knows where it is, what they do, what the hell is going on with everything. But I just love that. I love that so much. I want more books like that. It was so fun. The next one, however, it's Hollow Bones. It's like a sci-fi, and our protagonist gets infected with some kind of parasite that it's inside her bones, And there's some very graphic descriptions of what she does. Like at some point, she starts touching her. Oh, that's my dog. It's okay, Loki. Yeah. Okay. So she's just doing things with her open wound, and I almost vomited. The writing was very descriptive. So if you're a bit squeamish, check the content warnings, because it's so good that this book has, like, previous to the acknowledgements, it has a content guide here, and it's basically it puts all the trigger warnings for everything. But yeah, that was, Hollow Bones was disgusting, and yeah, but it was interesting, and it had a very eerie ending, and yeah, anyways. Okay, so the next one was Goth Girlfriend. It's just a man with a degradation kink. I don't enjoy men like that, but it was funny to see his actions with his crush, which was a goth girl that he worked with. But yeah, basically a man with a degradation kink. Ew. Okay, the next one is Extinction Event, and the phrase that I wrote down here is, unfortunately, I see this story very realistic, because it's about a group of scientists that are studying ways to solve the climate change. And it had descriptions of plants or plant-like things having pus and rot, and it was also disgusting, but also kind of wholesome, like the relationship between the scientists and the little plant things. But yeah, I enjoyed that one. And then the next one was Night Stalkers, and I wrote for this one, Closet made of glass. There is homoerotism in robbing houses with your homie. Yeah, just two guys being homoerotic with each other while also being homophobic to each other because of the times. But yeah, it was interesting. Okay, Shake Well was about a teenager that wants to get rid of all her acne, and it also has very descriptive descriptions, obviously, about her popping her pimples, so a bit ew, but also there's like pedophilia, and at some point the boyfriend says, oh, I prefer you with acne because now you look older, and I was like, oh my god, someone get this man into jail. But I enjoy that one. Then The King, it was about super species that survived after the apocalypse, and it's about this, well, woman, but it's not a woman because it's not a human, but she's like the carnivalist, I don't know, super species, and it's about her and another one and their dynamic, and I don't know, I just wrote good for her because I love that one. Then the last one was Company Man, and this one was, I enjoyed that so much because it starts with some kind of eerie themes about, well, it talks a lot about death, and our protagonist is a woman that I gather that she drank while driving and did something that causes the death of someone, and she's having dreams about that, and then she changes her identity because I guess her father is an influential figure and they want to put everything on the wraps, and she's walking, and she met a man, and she started dating this man, but that man is not who we thought he was, and some things happen, and then I don't want to say anything more, but it was really, really interesting and really gripping because it has a lot of mystery parts, well, not a lot because it's a short story, but it has the mystery, it has everything about death, some kind of dreams, and then someone calling her by phone but not answering back. So yeah, but I enjoyed the book a lot. I absolutely recommend this because you can find how Eliza Clark writes, because this has a lot of styles, different styles, like narration. There's just like then a lot of dialogue, then texting, then just food reviews. I love that one, Little Chitaly. I want a novel about that, please. But it was so good. So overall, I gave it 4 stars because, as I said, the problem with this is that some were too short and I need more. So I cannot. I don't know, I need more to be a 5-star feeling, but I enjoyed them so much. I think this book is very good. And with this, we check in the United Kingdom part of my reading around the world challenge. So I'm really happy about that. And I encourage you, if you enjoy the types of things that I just talked about, if you don't enjoy reading about those, you can just read this book because I think you will enjoy it. But yeah, it was amazing. I'm so thankful I got to pick that because I'm very happy about this. I will be reading more books of her because that was, yeah, mind-blowing. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and I hope I'll see you on my next video. Bye.